I'm starting off with some donations, and first off is some donations I had from Tony Hughes. He offered up some die cast that he weren't going to do. First off is a Corgi Comma flatbed. That's going to need a little bit of work, not a lot. It's pretty good. It's not in bad overall condition. Next up is a Ford Mustang, again from Tony. It were in better condition than that. I've stripped it for parts. I've been a bit violent stripping it for parts, discovering, but I didn't deliberately break it. The A-pillars are gone already, but it's being used for bits and pieces. And next up, another Mustang from Tony. That's a bit nicer. It still may need a chassis. What I were after, the back bumpers are always broken on Corgi Mustangs, and this is no exception. The back corner's broken off there. It's always the case with Mustangs, but the chassis unit is done, and I've got a couple. That's going to stop in that green. I like that. And last up off Tony was one I really wanted out of the lot. It's a long car Chevrolet Chevelle, and that's cracking. They don't do quite the same Fire Chief sticker, but they do a Fire Chief sticker. Dinky does one, and Matchbox does one for the Super Kings range, but it's a Lone Star Impy. And that concludes from Tony. Next up is some stuff, and this guy is absolutely, he's the grandpappy. Something were in a dinky box, and that dinky box is actually a Matchbox box, but I have just the car to go in now once it's done, so that's being saved for something else. But these are from the grandpappy towards us restorers and die-cast collectors. He helps most of us out over here, and his name's Ian Hulley, and us lads can't thank him enough. And what he asked me initially was, did I have a mint dinky Rolls Royce, and I didn't. I've done a John Lennon one on my channel, but here we are. And I'm supposing it's a restoration. I may be wrong, it may be original mint, but either way, what a beautiful thing. That's going straight in the cabinet and untouched, as it should. It's beautiful. So that can go over there. What can I say about this box? It's amazing what it sends on. I'll get the newer stuff out of the way first. First up, we have a Co-op Morris Minor. That'll be a Lado, I think. That's a nice old one. Next up is an A35, and the headlamps are missing off that. It's a Corgi, so I'll probably put some dual headlamps in it. The paint looks good, so that might be as far as I go, put a couple of dual dead lights in, and ta-da, done. And next up, let's have a look. One of the other new ones. This is pretty cool. I like this one. It's another A35, but it's a Smarties van. How cool is that? Smarties van, that's definitely being left as is. That's cool. I'm not sure, that might be a lay door. Yeah, that's a lay door. But a Smarties van, that is proper cool. What's the old terminology? It's cool as penguin piss. And here we go. And there we go. It's a Matchbox Ford Capri king size. And I think that's going to go funkadelic. Watch PJ scream. What are you doing giving a Capri a funkadelic paint job? Let's have a look what's up. And after this we can get on to the old stuff. Oh, I'll do a couple of items before the old stuff. We've got a Corgi taxi. That's a newer Corgi. Beep beep. Now then, Ian knows I'm a biker, so he sent me a it's a friction motored motorbike. Mini little thing, pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to do absolutely diddly squat with that. Keep it as it is, I'll put it in my cabinet somewhere. And this is absolutely cool. A Great Western King. I'm an artist, and it's a big eraser. A Great Western King. Again, I'll probably not use that. I'll probably put it on my layout somewhere or whatever. Now this is an unusual one, and one I like. Might not touch this one either, but it's a budgie toys. Not many budgie toys, you see, but it's a budgie double decker, and it's in pretty good condition, so that'll probably be left alone. Now then, here we come. This one is a mini Woody. I've got a feeling this is one of Ian's restorations, and it's good, but I may well, I don't know, I may restore it, I may not. Yeah, I think it's the dinky flavour, because Corgi did one as well. I think it's the dinky flavour. Here we go. The Bedford. The Corgi Bedford van. That's an old one. I'm going to redo it. I think it's one of Ian's old restorations, but I want the proper decals for it. So it's going to be a resto. And next up is, I love this one. I'm totally undecided what to do, because I don't know whether to leave as is or restore, because it's got the decals and it's got original patina, but at the same time I'd like to have a mint one, and I'd like to restore it. Oh, decisions, because it's not an hard paint job and the decals aren't hard. Everything's there, it's pretty good. It'd make a good restore. And anyway, here's the last one of Ian's. And what a beauty it is. A complete Ford Zodiac. Dinky Zodiac. And he's done it in the... Look, at the aerial fell off the other day. And I've not found it in my room. But a complete original Dinky Ford Zodiac. Now I don't know whether to keep it as is, because it's such a nice restore. But I also want a police one. I've not got the police one. So do I restore it or do I leave as it? Because it's quite nice as a taxi. I do like it. Answers down below. Leave it as is or restore, I don't know. But she's a beaut. Because either way it's still the same value as a taxi or the police car, really. Once you've restored them. But she's a beaut. I love it. Anyway, now on to my own purchases. Now then, we're off with my own purchases. One of them, this month, is a Citroen Ladanda. I've wanted one for a good while. Couple of bits I'll need to get for it, but I'm going to do that as is, the colour, restore the colour. They're a nice car. Next up, a newer Corgi, a Ford GT70. I bought that, it were only about £1.70 the other day, and I didn't notice it does have a cracked screen, so I bought another for a £5. So £6.70 I'll have a Corgi GT70. I think that's going to be one of the more recent up and coming ones, because I want to do that lime green. I want to do it even a bit more funky than that if I can. It should be super funky. Super funky. Now this one. Blub 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 blub. Blub 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 blub. Everybody's got to do a rod. It's funky, man. I've got ideas, let's just say. I may just buy next month or the month after, going into 2025. I think I'll get a LaserJet printer so I can make custom decals, because I want to do like airbrushing work on rods and custom vans. I want to do stuff like that. I can work out where I'm going to spray, and but yeah, coming up, because I've done it before and it worked well, but I didn't continue it, and should be good in customs. This one, I've got a lovely little shark nose, needs decals, tyres and screen and driver, but I really love them cars, the old Ferrari shark nose. They were a beautiful race car. I've drawn one, I'll put the drawing on for people, see me art. Next up, the Corgi Super Toys. I'm not going to do anything with that. Mainly because you can get them for not a lot of money with the actual bulldozer on, and it's not something I wanted in the first place. I think it's a bit ugly as bulldozers go, and a bit, I don't know if it's modelled off a real one. It says Euclid, so I suppose it is. But not my thing. Now then, I got one of these because I've got parts for it. I've got another parts donor, so I think I'll be doing one of them. Nice car. I've got a tractor, man. We've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. You've got 20 acres and I've got 43. But I've got a brand new combine, not even a combine harvester. I say here's something you can get if you want to do the ploughing a bit quicker. I'm thinking with this one, wild and crazy shit, I'm thinking of doing it magenta and yellow. Oh, I don't know, see how shit pans out, but I'd like to do it as the smaller version but king size. Pretty cool little thing, these. There's plenty of them about. There's plenty of them about if you want to do customs of them. Enough. Now then, next up, I've got one of these in parts ready to do, but I've got another one in the box. I've got one in pieces, one in the box, and I've got another now. But it came with a lot that I bought for something else, because it were only £8 and I bought for something else. But there we go. That's one. And I bought for this the more unusual James Bond car with the spinners, and it's got the roof, the ejection seat, everything works on it, but the suspension's collapsed. So I've ordered a chassis and it's a simple silver, so that one's going to be coming soon. That one's going to be coming very soon, because it should up me, a James Bond car should up me ratings to have one of the Astons on. You can say that anything can happen on YouTube. Anyway, here's one. I bought a set, but the roof is warped. It's warped, so I've got plans with that. Let's just say I think I can straighten it, and we'll leave it at that. I reckon I can do it. Paul the Pimpy, can he do it? Paul the Pimpy, can he? Anyway, last but not least, here's a couple. I saw this one first, and I thought I've got to have. I looked at all the pictures. I got this one for nothing. I looked at all the pictures. It's in one good condition, and it has a battery box. The battery box is essential. The lamp holder's still on it. All I'll have to do is work out how to work it, because it also has one of the screens that came with it in the television inside. You can't see it there, but it has it. It's in there, so I have a screen, I have the battery box. It has a bulb in it even. I just have to work how it all comes together to make that bulb work. Should be a piece of your eye. Anyway, last but not least, I also So another one of the, because this was what attracted me to the lot with the James Bond car. Here was another one with a battery box. Unfortunately the bulb holder's missing, but I'm wondering if I can make an LED system in it utilising that switch. I'm wondering, because I can wire LED into it and into the TV. It'll be a bit brighter, and yeah, I think I'll do chisel like that. Anyway, that's it for now. Take care everyone, and tatty bye everyone, tatty bye. Take care folks, and catch you on the flip side.